Okay, it's now time to look at creating a simple opt-in form so that we can begin to collect names and email addresses for our new campaign. Okay, so being in your Pure Leverage dashboard underneath Level 1 Marketing and Autoresponder, we're going to go up and select Forms, and below it you'll see where it says Create Form. Go ahead and select it. You always will see the campaign at the top. Make sure this is the campaign that you're creating the form for. We're going to scroll down, and under Form Settings where it says Form Name, it will always create a random name. You can actually change this to whatever you want it to be. Then in the Thank You page, these are the listed pre-built pages for you, which are with voice, or you can enter your own custom URL if you have your own thank you page. Now, if you enter the custom URL, this will be the page they are taken to once they click on the submit or subscribe in that actual form. If you select one of the others, for example, if we select English Female, you can actually click here to view the thank you page.
Congratulations! You're almost done. You have just been sent an email with a confirmation link. Please visit your email now and click that link to activate your subscription. Thank you.
So that was an example of the thank you if you use the pre-built one. They are in Spanish, Russian, and Polish, and again you can use your own custom URL. We'll go ahead and leave it as English Female, for example. Now, already subscribed thank you page. This is the page where you can enter the URL if somebody is already subscribed to this list and comes back and tries to resubmit their name. You can take them to a page that explains that they're already part of that list. Now, if you don't enter anything, then it's always going to display the thank you page that's listed up here at the top. With that said, this is set up as a default for double opt-in. If you are not using double opt-in, then you do want to select and choose custom URL, because you need to take them to a page like your sales page, the download page if you're offering a free product, etc. So you do want to enter a URL if you're using single opt-in and not double opt-in. But we'll go ahead and leave this as double opt-in in the English Female for now in this example. Now, in ad tracking, this is where you can actually add a tracker for this specific form. So if you're placing this form on a specific page, a specific blog, maybe in Facebook, then you may want to put in a tracking code here that represents where you place this form. So we'll just go ahead and type in blog for right now. Now, the pass form data, this is used if you're going to pass the name information over to your thank you page. This does take some programming. We will cover this in a future video. Again, you see the double opt-in is selected by default, and if we scroll down, you'll notice by default full name and email is what's selected. If you want to have two separate boxes, one for first name and last name, you can select the one above, and then you need to make sure you check the boxes if it is required and which ones are visible. If you wanted first name only, you could leave the last name deselected. We'll go ahead and leave it for full name for our example. And then the submit text will be the text that shows up on the actual button that they click on in that form. So we'll just put in there, let me in now, as a call to action, and then we'll go ahead and click on create. Alright, and we have now created our first form called marketing, and it's based on our marketing list campaign. You can click on the little pencil to edit it. It does have a preview, the HTML code that you'll use, and then we'll cover these other options in a future video. So if you wanted to look at it now, you click on the preview and you'll notice that we have email listed. If we go back and click on edit, scroll down, I failed to click on the box here, so I'll go ahead and re-edit that. So I'm asking for their name. Go back to preview, and now we see that it displays full name, email, let me in now. Now let's go back over here. We're going to go ahead and select on the HTML, and this is the HTML code that you will use to put in your website. Now, whether you're using a blog or you already have an HTML website or you're using a WYSIWYG HTML editor, this is the form code that you wish to put into your website. In this example, I'm going to go ahead and insert it into a blog that I use for testing. So I went ahead and highlighted everything, clicked on copy. This is the blog that I'm looking at, so I'm going to go ahead and click on my dashboard. And again, it depends on your website as to what options you have as far as entering the code. So we'll go ahead and select widgets, and I'm just going to use a text widget to put in the sidebar. I'm going to paste the code, click on save, and go back to our website, and I'm going to refresh the page, and you now see I have an opt-in box based on that campaign with that tracking code in my website. Now let's go back to our pure leverage. Now we're going to go under campaigns, add tracking list, and you notice there is no entries in here at the present time. That's because nothing has come through with a tracking code. Now remember, I added a tracking code to our form, so let's go ahead and I'm just going to put in my name and my email address and click let me in.
Congratulations! You're almost done. You have just been sent an email with a confirmation link. Please visit your email now and click that link to activate your subscription. Thank you.
And as you notice, I have been taken to the thank you page that I had selected. Now if I go back to my Pure Leverage dashboard, and if I come over under campaigns and we'll look at the list, we'll see that we have one pending, which is the one that I just had. Now if I come under campaigns and go down to add tracking list, you'll notice now I have a tracking listed blog showing one view and one submission. So this way I can track which opt-ins and getting the best results. So that's looking at adding a simple autoresponder form to our website.